My name is Dave Pine, and I'm a member of the San Mateo County Board of Supervisors. This November, Measure B will allow voters in San Mateo County to make a fundamental change in the way county supervisors are elected. Today, each supervisor must reside in one of 5 districts, but must run for election countywide. If Measure B is passed, each supervisor would be elected within an individual district. San Mateo County is the only county out of 58 in California to elect county supervisors by countywide elections. Every other county in the state elects supervisors by district. Countywide elections are costly and favor incumbents and the politically connected. The reasons for that are simple in San Mateo County. With 330,000 eligible voters living in the county, running for a seat on the Board of Supervisors is akin to running for the U.S. Congress. In fact, over the last 30 years, no incumbent county supervisor has ever lost an election to a challenger. New candidates for supervisor must raise hundreds of thousands of dollars to be competitive in a countywide race. That amount could be reduced by 80% if candidates could run in individual districts. Lower campaign costs will result in larger fields of candidates, so voters will have greater choice rather than the often uncontested and largely uncompetitive countywide elections that have become the norm. District elections would also increase the likelihood that the diversity of the county would be reflected on the Board of Supervisors. Continuing at-large elections will diminish competition, limit the number of candidates, and ensure that incumbents will always win. District elections bring government and democracy closer to home and would provide voters with more say in their county government and increase awareness of county issues. This is badly needed, as today county government is largely invisible to the public despite a $1.8 billion budget and responsibility for many critical services. Opponents of district elections assert that such elections will result in parochialism and infighting among the county supervisors. But most issues addressed by supervisors, such as providing access to health care and ensuring public safety, are countywide by nature. Moreover, in the event of an occasional district-specific issue, it is absolutely appropriate for a supervisor to advocate vigorously on behalf of district residents. That is the essence of representative democracy. Opponents also claim that district elections will increase the influence of special interests. But the opposite is true. District elections offer voters a greater voice in electing their representatives by allowing grassroots candidates the opportunity to compete. Voters are not a special interest. They are the only interest that matters. Finally, opponents argue that with countywide elections, every voter in the county plays a role in electing every supervisor, thereby increasing accountability. But with so many uncompetitive or simply uncontested elections, voters today have few chances to determine who represents them. It's long past time for San Mateo County to adopt district elections, as have all other counties in California. Please join dozens of local elected officials and organizations in voting yes on Measure B.